What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I'm back with another video. Thank you, all you guys, for the well wishes, the birthday wishes. Shout out to each and every last one of you that showed out and showed yesterday on Twitch. Listen, man. I've been, well, not seriously, man. I've never had that many people in the stream, and me personally, maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there, but anyway. Consists of we almost at 300 people live on Twitch, like my first official kind of podcast there on Twitch, and you guys really showed out and showed up. Shout out to everybody that rocked out in my makeshift super chat, that donated the bits and left their question next to it. But I'm gonna set up a little bit more professionally. I'm having like a screen bot, and then shout out to you guys that left a donation and added your questions to that. But I'm gonna have it more. Turn it down, more streamlined, you know what I mean, a little easier, you know what I mean. But excuse me, it was my first stream there, and again, shout out to all you guys that showed up and showed up. Also, again, shout out to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. I was gonna do a birthday stream. I'm gonna push that back into tomorrow, because I got some stuff I gotta do back here, and change around, and I'm still painting. But neither here or there. I wanted to do this video. And I got a few gifts for my birthday too, so I'm going to do a separate video about that tomorrow, and then I'm going to do a stream. I wanted to do a video on this here. Someone, shout out to my man Super Jamaican, who sent me the video. I spoke to this guy before. I talked to everybody. What's his name? M2B Gamer, or Muscle Bound Gamer. I think the MBG stands for Muscle Bound Gamer. Of course, you guys know who he is. He did a video, and he says Sony stands by the PS4 owners and doubled down on console gaming. Xbox does the exact opposite. So, I listened to the video, and not going to say that, because he is entitled to feel the way that he feels, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say that he stole my thoughts or any, no, that's not that serious, you know what I mean? For those of you that been rocking out here, you know how I kind of feel about, they say, how I feel about Microsoft as of late. But I went to the actual article. I want to see what he was talking about. Where did this information come from? So, let me share the article with you here. And we're going to talk about it. It says, Sony says cloud gaming could be the future. Threat to its business, but is confident people will keep gaming on the PlayStation. I'm going to say it again. Sony says that cloud gaming could be the future threat to its business, but is confident people will keep gaming on the PlayStation. We've been hearing about the cloud. Microsoft came out and teased xCloud. I told you guys I was in the beta for Project Google Stream, and my God, it works. You have Amazon. They're going to throw their hat in there soon. Netflix. No, I'm sorry, not Netflix. Verizon. They're doing their own streaming, you know. Top in, like if I have a Verizon Fios, I have 300 up, 300 down. You know what I mean? I don't even have the top of the tier. I think you can get 1 terabyte. I'm saying 1 gigabyte or something. I just have 300 up, 300 down. That's all I need. That's way overkill for what I need. You know what I mean? They're gonna start their own streaming service. But I remember me talking about this initially, and with Microsoft, you know, have access to your games any and everywhere. And I told you guys, I'm like an old school gamer. I just want my dedicated games, exclusive games to my exclusive console. Because again, I've also told you guys on this channel that it's exclusives that gives a console its identity. And to be fair, both Microsoft, Sony, and, well, maybe not Nintendo, but make their money on software and services, not the box. Actually spend more money on the box than, you know what I mean, the R&D and shipping and taxes, this, that, and the other, stocking it, assembling it, you know what I mean. But they make it, Sony just had a record-breaking year. They make the majority of that money on their services, right? Now, moving forward, Sony is not in the position of that Amazon, Google, even the Microsoft is, you know what I mean? They're just not. Microsoft has, because outside of gaming, they have the Azure cloud and, you know, doing all types of stuff with data farms that has nothing to do with gaming, you know what I mean? Then you have Google, like I said, what they're doing. You know what I mean? So they're huge on that aspect. And Sony's saying, hey, you know what? Maybe we can't compete with these guys like that. But guess what we could do? We can make some kick-ass exclusives that you can only get and play here on this box of PlayStation 5. And I gotta take my hat off to that, because maybe a ballsy move that may fail them in the end. You know what I mean? But they're so confident about their exclusive that they're willing to, hey, let's go out on our shield here. I gotta take my hat off to that, man. You know? This generation, Microsoft has had some of the worst exclusives ever in the history of gaming, of mankind. I'm gonna put, the Wii had a lot of shovelware. The Atari then they killed gaming. Take you back. The Atari had a lot of shovelware. One of the big games that then they crashed the gaming market was E.T. That was one of the games. Had a lot of shovelware. And I compare, like, again, to the thing, what Microsoft is producing or putting out. And I'm going to go back and say this again. I know I get, even Doc Cupcake called me toxic. I don't even know why. But I go back and I tell you guys about those 3 years. It's very important. In 3 years, Phantom Dust, Original Assets, Zoo Tycoon, Disney Rush, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, and now Let Down 3. Outside of Gears, Forza, and Halo. And you have the indie games that they did, but they don't even own Cuphead, but which is crazy that a $20 title was better than any exclusive that they released on their platform in 3 years. That says a lot. Now, they're doing some things to remedy it, yes, but we don't know what those, they can say, like Matt said, that can be vaporware until we see it. But Sony's saying, hey, we can't compete with those guys like that. We can't. But we're confident that, listen here, they're gonna come back for that next. They're gonna come back for that next Spider-Man. They're gonna come back for that next God of War. It says that it said discussing Sony's financial earnings, chief financial officer. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. So they're moving toward the cloud gaming and video game streaming service could be a potential threat to the company's PlayStation gaming brand, which is if it takes off, you know what I mean. So while its competitors at Microsoft, Amazon, and Google are diving headfirst into this new streaming technology for video game, Sony sees the rise of cloud gaming service as a potential risk. Said that gaming going to the cloud could be a future threat to Sony's business, and the company will continue to lean on the success of the PlayStation 4 while exploring ways to embrace the cloud gaming trend. So they're not fully closing the door on it, but not the problem, but what it is that, and I hope this is not the case. I hope they don't be the old guard at the gate and not move with gaming forward. Here's the thing, though. I'm gonna be clear. There are a lot of gamers outside of you guys that is watching this video here. We're mostly hardcore. Turn that down, Maya. But you got gamers that are coming up, such as Maya, and who doesn't care how she consumes her content. And there's a lot more of them than it is us. I just turned 41 today, believe it or not, 41 years young. We're dying out. You have a whole new breed of gamers that are coming up. They don't care about a box. They don't. But I gotta give Sony credit again, where they say, you know what? We're gonna double down on these exclusives. We're confident they're gonna come back for this, the next Spider-Man, the next Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us 3, the next Uncharted. And that's again, they put out quality exclusives. But here's Microsoft, they can't say that. Because what have they given us this generation? What new IP has Microsoft given us this generation? What I mean by that, the first generation, they gave you what? Halo, Fable. During the 360 generation, they gave you Forza and Gears of War. What new stable IP has Microsoft given us this generation? We say, well, next gen, what are you talking about? What did Sony do? Sony gave us Horizon Zero Dawn. Sony gave us, you don't want to count God of War, but even though they rebooted the franchise, I'll give you that. Detroit Become Human. Spider-Man was sold with 9 million copies, and Ghost of Tsushima, gonna be another huge game for them. Death Stranding. Charlie digress. So he says you have one company embracing console gaming, giving us a traditional way, and Microsoft not so much. Is it the fact that Microsoft just can't compete, or they're unwilling to compete, or they say there's not enough money for this? This is peanuts. You want those 2 billion gamers. I told you we into very scary times, man. I'm not all on that Microsoft hype train and Phil, this, that, and the other. I judge by what I see. I judge games by what I see. You know, he said they threw me out of the Xbox community. I don't care about all that. They're not gonna like you. I don't care about who's calling me toxic. I'm gonna speak my truth on this platform. You know what I mean? I'm not sold on the hype of the cloud and Phil and no, the games. It always comes down to the games. And I'm gonna say this again for the last 3 years, and it's sad. Instead of you Xbox guys, diehards, so you guys out there hold Microsoft feet to the fire, you guys are running around praising Letdown 3. And it's crazy, you're quick to call Sony guys about puddles. You know, the lack of puddles in their games in Spider-Man. But look at the Crackdown 3, the final product that, you know, everyone's playing now, the stress beta or the test or whatever. And look at what they showed us in 2017. You talking about downgrade? Shall I digress? But anyway, this is your boy Next Gen 720. Hear me out. I'm still going for it. I'm giving away a PlayStation 4 Pro on the rush to 16,000. All you gotta do is subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, you know, about whatever said video, you know. My word is my bond. I'm giving away a PlayStation 4 Pro and 2 games. Spider-Man. Now listen, the Pro is new, but Spider-Man and God of War are used. I have 2 extra copies of them. They're used, so it is what it is. But the PlayStation Pro is new, so all you can do again is subscribe, hit the like button, and yeah, leave a comment. This is your boy Next Gen 720. Let me know what you think in the comment section below.